Many people eat yogurt believing it supports digestion and daily balance. It feels light. It feels safe. But what if the problem is not the yogurt itself? What if it's what you eat with it? As we age, the digestive system becomes more sensitive to combinations. Foods that once felt harmless may start creating subtle discomfort. Not pain. Not illness. Just a quiet heaviness you can't quite explain. Some yogurt pairings slow digestion without obvious warning signs. They may leave you bloated hours later, or tired after a meal that looked healthy. Many people dismiss these changes as normal aging. But often, it's not age. It's habit. When yogurt is combined with certain everyday foods, the gut may struggle to process both at the same time. This can disturb balance over months, not days. You might notice foggy thinking in the afternoon, or a stomach that feels unsettled at night, or skin that reacts for no clear reason. These signs rarely appear suddenly. They build quietly through repeated routines. What makes this concerning is how common these pairings are. They appear in breakfast bowls, in snacks, in meals people trust every day. Today, we'll look at 5 foods often eaten with yogurt. Each one seems reasonable. Each one is widely accepted. But for many adults over 60, these combinations deserve a second look. Let's begin with the first one. Number 1. Citrus fruits. Citrus fruits often feel like a fresh, healthy choice. Many people add them to yogurt without a second thought. Oranges, grapefruit, and pineapple are common examples. They appear harmless, even refreshing. But this combination can quietly challenge digestion, especially as the body ages. Yogurt contains live cultures that prefer a gentle environment. Citrus fruits bring strong natural acidity. When combined, these two can clash inside the stomach. Instead of feeling light, digestion may slow down. Gas can form more easily. The stomach may feel unsettled hours later. Many older adults describe it as heaviness, not pain, just discomfort that lingers. This reaction often goes unnoticed at first, because it does not happen immediately. Over time, repeated combinations can strain digestive balance. The stomach works harder than necessary. Energy may drop after meals. Some people notice bloating by late morning. Others feel foggy or unusually tired. Breakfast yogurt bowls often include citrus slices. Smoothies frequently mix yogurt with acidic fruits. These habits feel healthy and familiar. But familiarity does not always mean compatibility. As digestion naturally slows with age, processing conflicting foods becomes more difficult. Citrus fruits also stimulate stomach acid production. When paired with dairy, this can feel irritating. Some adults notice warmth in the chest. Others feel mild nausea or discomfort. These signals are often ignored. They are mistaken for normal aging. But the body is communicating quietly. The goal is not to remove citrus from your life. It is to separate timing. Eating citrus alone allows easier digestion. Spacing meals gives the stomach time to adapt. Even a short gap can feel noticeable. Meals feel lighter. Comfort improves. If you enjoy yogurt regularly, consider gentler pairings. Non-acidic fruits often feel easier to digest. They tend to work with yogurt, not against it. Many people report less bloating with this small change. Some feel steadier energy through the day. This is not about restriction. It is about awareness. Understanding how foods interact matters more with age. Small adjustments protect comfort and independence. And when digestion feels calmer, the rest of the body often follows. Now that we've seen how acidity affects yogurt, let's move to the next common pairing many people overlook. Number 2. Processed meats. Processed meats often appear in familiar meals. They feel comforting. They feel satisfying. Sausages, bacon, and sliced ham are common examples. Many people eat them without concern. Sometimes they appear at breakfast. Sometimes alongside yogurt. It does not feel unusual. Yogurt feels light. Processed meat feels grounding. Together, they seem balanced. But this pairing can quietly strain digestion, especially in later years. Processed meats contain preservatives and added salts. These substances help food last longer, but they are harder for the gut to manage. Yogurt contains live cultures. These cultures prefer calm conditions. When eaten together, the environment becomes confusing. The gut must process competing elements at once. This can slow digestion. Not dramatically, but noticeably over time. Many people do not feel pain. They feel heaviness or pressure after eating. Some notice fatigue shortly after breakfast. Others feel sleepy by late morning. These signals are subtle. They are easy to dismiss. People often blame age, or poor sleep, or stress. But food combinations matter more as we grow older. With age, digestion becomes less flexible. The gut lining becomes more sensitive. Foods once tolerated may feel heavier, especially when additives are involved. Processed meats are designed for convenience, not digestive harmony. When paired with yogurt, the gut may struggle to maintain balance. Instead of supporting digestion, the meal may create quiet irritation. This irritation builds slowly, week by week, month by month. Over time, resilience can decline. Meals feel less forgiving. Some adults notice stiffness later in the day. Others experience bloating that lasts hours. Mental clarity may dip after heavy breakfasts. Focus feels harder to maintain. These changes often feel unrelated, but the body is connecting them. Yogurt is often chosen to support balance. Processed meats often work against that goal. This does not mean you must avoid them forever. It means timing and pairing matter. If you enjoy savory flavors, gentler options exist. Simple foods tend to cooperate with digestion. They allow yogurt to function more comfortably. Light grains often feel steadier. Plain cooked foods are easier to process. Many people notice calmer digestion with small changes. Energy feels more stable throughout the day. This is not about strict rules. It is about listening. Your body responds to patterns, not perfection. If this insight feels familiar to you, pause for a moment. Write number 2 in the comments below. It helps others feel understood. And if you value calm, practical guidance, consider subscribing to the channel. You'll receive thoughtful content each week. No pressure, no alarm. Your support allows us to continue this work. Now that we've explored processed meats, let's move to the next food pairing many people still overlook. Number 3. Onions and garlic. Onions and garlic are widely considered healthy foods. They appear in many traditional meals. They feel natural and nourishing. Yogurt is also seen as supportive, light, comforting. Individually, these foods are often well tolerated, but together they can challenge digestion, especially later in life. Onions and garlic belong to a strong flavored group. They contain natural compounds that ferment easily. Yogurt contains live cultures. These cultures are sensitive to their surroundings. When eaten together, fermentation can accelerate. Gas may form quickly. Pressure may build inside the stomach. Many people feel this within hours. A tight feeling, a swollen abdomen, Some describe it as discomfort without pain. Others notice irregular digestion later in the day. This reaction often feels confusing because both foods are considered healthy. Inside the gut, different processes compete. Fibers from onions and garlic break down rapidly. Yogurt cultures also become active at the same time. The digestive system must manage both simultaneously. For older adults, this can feel overwhelming. As digestion slows with age, the margin for error becomes smaller. Savory yogurt-based sauces are very common. Garlic dips, creamy dressings, spreads used with meals. They taste satisfying. They feel comforting. But repeated exposure can irritate digestion. Not dramatically, but persistently. Some adults notice bloating that lasts into the evening. Others experience unpredictable bowel habits. Fatigue may follow heavy meals. Appetite may decrease gradually. These changes often go unlinked to food. They feel random. Over time, sensitivity may increase. Foods once tolerated may feel harder to digest. The body adapts quietly, but signals are still present. A heavy stomach, lingering fullness, a sense of imbalance. These are early messages. They deserve attention. This does not mean onions and garlic are harmful. It means timing matters. Eating these foods separately often feels easier. The body processes them more calmly. Yogurt may feel best earlier in the day. Onions and garlic may feel better in cooked meals later. Spacing foods reduces internal competition. Digestion becomes steadier. Many people report less bloating with this change. Comfort improves without removing favorite foods. Another benefit is improved nutrient use. Calcium and beneficial cultures absorb more easily. Meanwhile, savory foods still support daily meals, just at a different time. This approach respects the body's rhythm, not restriction. If you often feel bloated without clear reason, this pairing may be worth reviewing. The body gives small warnings first. Mild discomfort, uneasy digestion. Listening early prevents bigger issues later. Now that we've explored onions and garlic, let's move on to the next common pairing many people still trust. Number 4. Bananas. Bananas feel like one of the safest foods. They are soft. They are familiar. Many people eat bananas daily without concern, often with yogurt, especially in the morning. Parfaits feel nourishing. Smoothies feel energizing. Breakfast feels complete. This combination appears gentle and balanced. It is widely recommended. Individually, both foods are easy to like, but together, they can quietly strain digestion. Bananas are naturally dense. They take time to break down. Yogurt is also slow for some older adults, especially when eaten cold. When combined, digestion may slow noticeably. The stomach may feel heavy longer. Some people describe a thick sensation. Others feel fullness that does not fade. This heaviness is subtle. It does not feel alarming. Because of that, it is often ignored. Over time, repeated pairing can encourage fermentation. Gas may form gradually. Pressure may build slowly. Many adults notice bloating mid-morning. Others feel uncomfortable by lunchtime. This reaction is rarely immediate. It builds through routine. Another quiet change involves mucus production. Some people feel congestion after eating. The body responds differently with age. Metabolism naturally slows. Heavy combinations become harder to manage, even if they once felt fine. When digestion struggles, nutrient use may decline. The body absorbs less efficiently. Energy then feels inconsistent. Strong at first, low shortly after. Some people feel tired after breakfast. Others feel foggy or unfocused. These changes are often misattributed. Age is blamed. Sleep is blamed. Blood sugar response can also shift. Bananas and yogurt both raise energy quickly. Together, they may cause a rapid rise. Then a sudden drop. This drop can feel uncomfortable. Lightheadedness. Mental dullness. The body prefers steady fuel, not sharp fluctuations. For older adults, stability matters more. Digestion thrives on calm patterns. This does not mean bananas are harmful, or that yogurt should be avoided. It means timing matters. Eating them separately often feels easier. The body processes each with less effort. Yogurt may feel best earlier. Bananas may feel better later. Spacing meals gives digestion space. Comfort often improves quickly. Many people notice less bloating within days. Energy feels steadier throughout the day. If you enjoy yogurt regularly, consider lighter pairings. Gentler fruits often feel more supportive. Digestion remains calmer. These changes are small, but the effect can be noticeable. This is not about restriction. It is about awareness. Your gut sets the tone for daily comfort. Energy, focus, ease. Protecting it means noticing patterns, especially familiar ones. If this section feels familiar to you, pause for a moment. Write number 4 in the comments below. It lets others know they are not alone. And if you value calm, practical guidance, consider subscribing to the channel. You'll receive thoughtful insights regularly. No pressure. No fear. Your support helps this channel grow with care. Now that we've covered bananas, let's move to the final pairing that surprises most people. Number 5. Fish and seafood. Fish is often seen as a clean, healthy protein. Light. Nutritious. Many people choose fish to support aging well, especially later in life. Yogurt also carries a healthy reputation. Calming. Supportive. In many meals, these two are combined. Creamy sauces. Yogurt-based marinades. The pairing feels refined, even elegant. But this combination can quietly strain digestion, more than most people expect. Fish and yogurt are both protein-rich foods, but they require different digestive conditions. Fish breaks down best in a more acidic environment. Yogurt prefers a gentler balance. When eaten together, the stomach must adapt quickly. It tries to manage conflicting demands. Digestion may slow. Food may sit longer. This can leave meals partially processed, not fully broken down. Over time, this creates discomfort, a heavy feeling, lingering fullness. Many older adults notice bloating after such meals. Others feel unusually tired. These reactions are often delayed. They do not appear immediately. As digestion slows naturally with age, the margin for error becomes smaller. Undigested food may ferment more easily. Gas may build. Pressure may increase. Some people experience skin sensitivity later. Others feel joint stiffness the next day. These signs feel unrelated, but the body is connecting them. Another subtle issue involves internal balance. Fish tends to generate warmth during digestion. Yogurt feels cooling. Together, this contrast can feel unsettling. The body struggles to regulate comfort. Some people notice sinus heaviness. Others feel mild swelling or irritation. These responses are not dramatic. They are persistent. Because they are subtle, they are often ignored. Traditional food wisdom has long advised caution, not restriction, just separation. Modern understanding supports this approach. The body handles foods best when demands are clear. This does not mean fish should be avoided, or that yogurt is harmful. It means pairing matters. Eating fish with simple sides often feels easier. Light vegetables, gentle herbs. Yogurt may feel better as a separate snack, or at a different meal. Spacing foods reduces internal conflict. Digestion becomes calmer. Many people notice improved comfort quickly. Energy feels steadier. Skin may feel clearer. Sleep may feel deeper. If you have ever felt heavy after creamy fish dishes, that feeling is information. The body speaks quietly. Through discomfort. Through fatigue. Listening early prevents bigger issues later. Your gut supports more than digestion. It influences energy, mood, resilience. Protecting it means noticing small patterns, especially familiar ones. This final pairing surprises many people because it feels healthy. But health is not only about ingredients. It is about how foods work together. Understanding these interactions empowers better choices. Without fear. Without pressure. Small adjustments often bring the greatest relief. When digestion feels calm, life feels easier to manage. Energy lasts longer. Comfort improves. This is how small daily choices support aging well. As we reach the end, pause for a moment. Think about the 5 foods we discussed. Foods many people eat every day. Citrus fruits, processed meats, onions and garlic, bananas, fish and seafood. Each one feels healthy on its own. Each one is widely trusted. But when paired with yogurt, the story can quietly change. Not suddenly. Not dramatically. Changes often appear slowly. A little bloating. A little fatigue. Discomfort that feels easy to dismiss. But patterns matter. Many people live with digestive discomfort for years. They assume it is normal aging. But often, it is habit, not age. Your gut is more important than most people realize. It influences digestion, energy, mood. Even mental clarity is affected. When digestion feels unsettled, the entire body feels strained. Meals become heavier. Energy fades sooner. Rest feels less refreshing. But when the gut feels supported, everything feels easier. This is not about strict rules. It is not about fear. It is about awareness. You do not need to stop eating yogurt. You do not need to give up foods you enjoy. You only need to separate certain combinations and notice how your body responds. Small changes can feel surprisingly powerful. Spacing meals allows digestion to recover. Comfort improves gradually. Many people notice lighter mornings, steadier afternoons, less bloating, more consistent energy. These improvements often come quietly, but they last. A healthy gut is not built overnight. It is built through daily choices, especially familiar ones. Pay attention after meals. Notice how your body feels an hour later. Not judgment, just observation. Patterns will begin to appear. When digestion feels calm, confidence grows naturally. You feel more in control, more at ease. This is what healthy aging looks like. Not perfection, but balance. Thank you for spending this time with us today. If this video helped you see food differently, we would love to hear from you. Leave a comment below. Share one insight you found useful. Your experiences matter. They help others feel understood. And if you appreciate calm, practical guidance, consider subscribing to the channel. You'll receive thoughtful videos designed for everyday life. No pressure. No alarm. Your support helps us continue creating content that respects independence, dignity, and clarity. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you again soon.